Welcome back everyone to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is our game playthrough of Cthulhu Death May Die, Season 1, Episode 2.3. This is turn 3 of our game. What we'll do is we'll do a quick recap of turn 2, and then we'll jump into the action of turn 3. It's been an exciting game of Elizabeth and Adam versus Hastur. We've got our trusty rule book here ready to go, and before we start, just a quick shout out to, you know the drill, The King in Yellow, Robert W. Chambers Classic, prefaced by August Moldenhauer, and Lost Carcosa in the Other Yellow Sign by August Moldenhauer. Two books from supporting the channel, links below. In here we've got table of contents, introduction, The Inhabitant of Carcosa. The Inhabitant of Carcosa is a poem by Ambrose Bierce. And it's definitely got the first mention of Hastur, I believe. So if we go to that paragraph, I'll just find it for you. Oh no, it's the first mention of Carcosa. It says, filled with reflections, I was for some time heedless of the sequence of the experiences, but soon I thought, how came I hither? A moment's reflection seems to make all this clear and explain at the same time the singular character which my fancy had invested in all that I saw or heard. I remembered how that I had been prostrated by a sudden fever, and that my family had told me about my periods of delirium. I had constantly cried out for liberty and air, and I had been in bed to prevent my escape out of doors. Now I had eluded the vigilance of my attendants, and had wandered hither to where I could not conjecture. Clearly, I was at a considerable distance from the city where I dwelt, the ancient and famous city of Carcosa. So here's a quick reading from Lost Carcosa and the Yellow Sign. Check out the links to support the channel. Let's get into the summary of turn 2. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Really, I'll ask you out throughout the video to leave a comment, but you can also support us not only by purchasing the books, but by joining our Patreon. We've got some great content there, both about our hobbies, gameplay videos, our miniature painting, as well as our Pontos Fathom Press channel. So really appreciate the support. Okay, so in turn 2, great turn for Adam and Elizabeth. Although they both had some, actually Elizabeth had her paranoia condition kick in, and she's rapidly going insane. She was able to plow through some monsters. Her paranoia condition kicked in, and it was really eerie how all of the cultists and monsters just congregated toward her. But Adam wasn't far behind her. He came through. He had the 2 forbidden knowledge tokens, cashed them in for the Tome of Madness, and now he has one of the 2 Tomes of Madness to win the game. So that was turn 2. Let's jump into turn 3. And first up is Elisabetta. So Elizabeth will... I think that Elizabeth can attack a target from one space away. So hey, why not just try it? She will roll to attack from the other room. So she's going to basically aim her gun through the corridor and fire. So let's just kind of see her. Something like this. She's just shooting down the corridor. These 2 cultists approaching her. Let's see if she can get rid of one. And she does. But unfortunately, she also gets her madness condition. So she kills one of the cultists with 2, and we'll just have him lay dead. And triggers her paranoia condition. All monsters on the board move 1 space towards her. Again, this is so eerie. Look. She is like a magnet of monsters moving toward her. So the monsters are progressing toward her. It's just this paranoid condition is quite dangerous. Okay, so she will, she did her first roll as an attack. She will attack again. And this time, I rolled 2 green dice for some reason. So I got that die roll and these 2. She also gets to roll a she gets to roll a reroll. So she has one reroll per turn. She'll reroll this one and nothing. So she'll take a stress and reroll again. Let's have her try to get. Okay. Wow. So she gets 1, 2, oh, she stopped here. So actually, she takes 2 damage. She kills this guy. And she gets 3 points to add. So I'm just going to have her add 1, 2, 3 of her skills across there. So she got those 3 skills to add with the extra insanity. And now on her 3rd turn, she will search the body for the cultist. While you are on a space with a cultist body, make a roll. So she's going to make a roll. If she gets 2+ successes, and she gets 2+ successes, so she can gain one of the tokens. So eeny, meeny, miny, mo, she gains 1. And she gains this sign. So now Elizabeth has her first token. We can remove this guy. We've pilfered his body already, so let's move him back to the cultist queue. Okay, and those are Elizabeth's 3 turns. Let's have her draw a Mythos card. Mythos card says Chthonic Entity. Move the Chthonic Entity 3 spaces towards you. Yikes, that is scary. In spaces that the investigator enters, lose 1 sanity. Well, there's not 1, 2, 3. He's quite close. That is not good. What is his power? He has 8. When attacking, it deals the full wounds to each investigator in the space and in adjacent. So he's just this crazy creature. And also we're going to spawn a chthonic entity. Okay, so he's already spawned, so that's fine. So we will just go with the 1. And that is that. Okay, so we've moved our Mythos card. Next is, there are no monsters in the space, so she can draw a Discovery card. Tomes of Madness Discovery. And she gets the Mastermind. You know Horace Wallace was said to have trafficked with the devil. You may claim either the Grave Robber or the Pocket Knife. Pocket Knife, when attacking, gain a green die. If you have the Brawling skill. She does not have the Brawling skill. But Julia the Grave Robber, when you have her, you gain 1 level in Stealth. Well, let's have her gain 1 level in Stealth. So she has this. Oh, just to remind me, guys, that when attacking the Chthonic entity, gain a number of green dice equal to the number of insanity thresholds you have reached. So she now gains 2 dice. I'll just leave them here to remind me. When she attacks that chthonic entity, she gains 2 dice. So, and then when you have her, you gain 1 level in Stealth. So she gains another level in Stealth. So instead, when you run, you may sneak 3 times, and also deal 1 wound to each enemy you sneak past. Okay, so she can not only can she sneak, but she can deal damage as she sneaks. So that's good to know for next turn. Let's go on ahead to resolve the turn. So again, we're resolving the turn. We've got 3 Elder Signs, and so we're going to apply 1 Elder and Episode Card Effect. So Episode Card Effect. When the Elder One advances, summon a cultist in the near space with an unclaimed tome. So we'll take 1 cultist and an unclaimed tome. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5. That's the nearest one. So we summon a cultist here. And that's the Elder summoning. And we'll advance this 1. So we move this 1, and let's just see. Stage 1. It says, what is it? So I believe if we move 1, it's 1, 2, 3, right? And then final stage. All right, so one. So I think we get this first stage. You gain a yellow sign token. Summon one Hastur disciple at the nearest gate and one cultist at each of the other gates. So we have our first. We get a yellow sign token. Right, we've gained one yellow sign token. So I'll give this to Elizabeth. And we have no cultists left, but we can summon a Hastur disciple at the nearest gate, which is right here. Okay, so now we've got this. Okay, so that is the end of Elizabeth's turn. Now it is Adam's turn. So again, first off, Adam is going to attack the chthonic entity. So at a distance, Adam will attack chthonic entity from one space away. So let's roll his first attack. So he does 2 damage on his first attack, which is great. Let's start tracking these. So we've got our handy health tokens. So Adam has done 2 damage to the chthonic entity out of 8. So let's just keep at it. One more shot. Second action. 2 more damage plus an insanity. Okay. So let's do 2 more. So now he's up to 4 damage. And then finally, his last attack. You're going to attack a 3rd time. He gets 1 more insanity. Does he get a reroll? No reroll. But he will take a stress and do a reroll. And he does 1 more damage. So this is great. So he's done. Six damage. Oh, no, actually 5, sorry. So he has 5 out of 8 damage. It's 5 out of 8. Okay, so that is the attack for Adam. He also advances his insanity. Move the dice in. And now let's draw a Mythos card. So now we get to draw. Oh, so the other thing is on that last turn I was supposed to shuffle the Mythos deck. So let's shuffle that up here. Shuffling the deck. You get to reset after we do that motion. Okay, so now we'll draw a Mythos card. And we get each cultist moves 1 space toward you. So move 1. This is what's frightening about this. Okay, so those cultists have all moved. And let's go to Investigator Flight. There's nobody in our room, so surprisingly, after all this, no one's actually in our space. So we can take a discovery card. And the discovery card is the locket. A heart-shaped locket with the initials HW inside. A picture of a man and a woman. You may lose 2 sanity to claim the old locket if you do not claim the terrified condition. Am I able to heal a sanity? No. So I cannot. Oh wait, I can lose 2 sanity. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll lose 2 sanity. And when I lose 2 sanity, I gain a die roll. And I'm going to gain this item, the old locket. Discard this card to heal 2 wounds and all your stress. Well, I'll wait till I have 1 more wound. So I can use that later. Okay, so yeah, so this is grim here. Look at all these guys here. They're all right here, right? And the rest of the cultists are coming. So that's going to do it for turn 3. I will put 4 dice up in the corner for the next turn, so I remember when I come back that it is turn 4. click on the link here to visit Turn 4. If you had to go back and catch up, you can please do that. You can also check out the painting video we have where I did the Hastur and all the figures. Would be fun for you to check out. Appreciate your guys' support and for watching. Please like below, leave some comments, and we'll see you on Turn 4. Thank you, and see you soon. Bye.